Microphone check. 1, 2. Mostly 1, 2. Annie, you just gonna sit over there? Okay. Good deal. You do you. What's going on, everyone? Sounds good. Word. Gouda. I like it. Oh, I think I fixed the notifications. Let's try it.
Yeah, I want to kill your boobs.
It seems to be working.
Arming neutrino bomb.
Things seem to be working. Okay, cool. What's up, hobby maniacs? It's the return of the convoy. I'm Robbie B, and I don't have a toothpick, so I am the worst trucker in the history of ever tonight. What's going on out there? I think everybody's over watching watching Kenny's stream tonight, at least for the time being. In the back door position, that's right, I forgot about that. The back door. How I missed it. Is this what it looks like? Is this real life? Accounting homework. I did accounting once. It's a lot of numbers and such. What's going on, everybody? Tim the Great. This is just a simulation. Oh, well, there you go. Accountants make good money, bro. Keep at it. I don't know if it's here. I don't know if it's hearsay. It's probably necessary hearsay. I've been branded. I don't know what that's about. Who else is in here? What's going on? Tim the Great, of course. What's happening? Lotus Cobra, Liz Gray, Beast Claw, Brass Claw. I don't know, I got Beast Claws on my mind. McWeasel. There's the Huff. What's going on? G Finnegan. What happened last night, man? You came in hot and then you disappeared. I felt bad. Yeah, we're gonna stream Tuesday nights next for the rest of the month. Right after Kenny. Just doing a little painting and such. Trying to clear some projects out. Do some lessons. Talk about things. What's going on, Gary the Fat Man? Accountants make no money. I feel like I pay my accountant pretty well. She gets a lot per hour. I think she does okay. Oh, your internet? That sucks. Sorry, bro. Yeah, we're going to be 11 Eastern to 1 a.m. Eastern the next day. We're going into the future on stream. That's what it is. We're going into the future. So we'll just be like trying to finish up projects from Monday night. We will do a top D. You can probably see it over there. It's just a roll on the cat box giveaway. Nothing too crazy. Just easy stuff. And then I think it'll show the cat box prizes as well. It is a cat attack night, so every $9.99 in donations gets an extra 100 cat naps. So it's buy two get one free. It lived, it died, it lived again. My modem got fried the other night when some storms came through. I had to go up and get a new one. Plug all my... It came in through the coaxial, straight off the line. Fried the modem. Popped the power cord out of the Xbox. Didn't get to the Xbox. Didn't get to the TV. But I had a surge protect all that. So I got my Cat 5 plugged in the surge protector. I got my coaxial plugged in the surge protector. So hopefully, if that happens again, we'll not have any issues. But who knows? It's the South. We have storms. We also have our own iced tea. Or it's not iced, it's sweet. Sugar tea. It's sugar tea. So good. It could have been a warp storm. I don't know. So, I was watching that iPhone announcement today. It's funny you mentioned that. That was really cool. That Freeblade game, like the augmented reality thing. They also showed another game. I forget what it was, but it was basically 40K. A video game of 40K, three-dimensionally, like the guy was showing, you know, looking through the phone at the tabletop, literally a tabletop. And the whole time it was like dudes running around like shooting, going through terrain and stuff. And that's like ready to go as soon as iPhone 8 drops, along with Freeblade. They like showed pictures of like a Helldrake and a knight like on a basketball court. I'm just like, what is this real life? I don't even, do I have to blow on the cartridge if it stops working and put it back into the video game to play? Like, I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, G Finnegan, the surge came through the coaxial cable to the modem, blew out the modem, went down the Cat5 line to the TV, or to the Xbox. Somehow went through the Xbox, blew out the power supply. But it didn't blow it out, it just like gave it feedback, and the cord literally came, like, ejected itself from the little power supply on the back of the Xbox One. But no other damage apparently. I don't know. It's crazy. It worked. I don't know. I'm actually not an electrical engineer. I don't know how that exactly works, but the only thing I lost was the Cat5, or was the cable modem, so, and I got that replaced, so it's all good. But now everything's ground out. That's how we do. It was crazy. 40K special edition iPhone. I don't know, but that free Blade game looks pretty dope. I feel like that's gonna be pretty neat to see if it works the way everybody's saying it'll work. But I don't know. I'm not into augmented reality stuff. I don't know how that works. I just want to take pictures with my phone and check my email. So that's my commitment level to the cause. Well, anyhow, let's go over. Let's finish up some of these Poxwalkers we were working on yesterday, and get ready to start a new project tonight that I do want to finish. We will do gallery. Exclamation point gallery. Throw some stuff up in there. It looks like it is working, at least for me. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff in there, so I feel like it was working for Kenny too. I don't know if anybody's gonna put anything in there coming over from Kenny's stream, but we will check it a little later. I got some stuff to show off too.
Breaker 19.
Oh, there it is.
Breaker 19.
East Coast checking in. We have hurricanes, sort of.
West Coast commanders engage. West Coast calling East Coast.
Go ahead for East Coast.
Secretly, the name of our board game that we are going to unveil is the Longwood Network at some point. It's going to be epic. You guys are not going to want to miss it. We've talked about it in the podcast. But hey, my man Robbie B, we are bumping docs for the first time in possibly months.
It is probably months. I left you without a dope beat to step to, but now we're back.
Yeah, now we're back. Shouldn't have left you. Shouldn't have left me. But hey, now we're back in it. We're bumping docs for transferring loads in and around your stream, sweet ass.
The stupid face.
In and around your stupid face, of course. Are you wearing your hat?
I am.
I put my hat on. I knew it. I knew you were fucking wearing your hat.
What? You think I sold them all?
Oh, yes. I got my Jason Craze trucker hat on because we haven't had a proper convoy. We're back to romance duty.
You said duty.
Yeah. What? I literally, that's a poop is my thing.
I've been there. I've done that.
You know of poop, yes. So here's the situation, guys. We did a lot of whip tonight. We had a very successful giveaway. Lots of rewards were redeemed. But the star of the show tonight was these epically converted Obliterators, high-tech mini kit bashes. One second. Shamael. My man Shamael has just got himself a hobbyist delight.
There you go.
Congratulations, brother. And if you guys don't know about Spiky Beats TV, we're going to continue to love. What's crazy is my man Robbie B, who you're about to see right now, if it's for the first time, he converted those Obliterators. He made them out of Centaurians. He used lots of green stuff and bits, even some spiky bits, as it were. And he painted that skin for me. So I came in there, did all this stuff, cut around it, and then today we just augmented the skin. We did a lot of fun stuff. What's crazy about that?
You kept the skin?
I kept the skin. That's your skin, bro.
Oh, all right.
That's your skin. I just used a little bit of glaze technique at the bottom of the show to augment the skin a little bit, but that was your skin. And so, Rob, this is crazy because you're Iron Warriors for life. I explained that to everybody. Yeah, your 3rd edition Iron Warriors army still in your possession.
I do. It's legit.
And I'm Nurgle for life. And so what's crazy is I'm doing some Iron Warrior shit right now. And what are you doing?
I'm painting Nurgle. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how the stars align, but I guess I don't know. I guess it's opposites day.
Hey, it's not opposite day.
We're pretty much the same person.
Don't get on my level. Take it to the last level. Fuck at it. Get the fuck in here. Opposite days. Reigning champion since the 3rd grade, brother. But anyway, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to raid that stream. So what's going to happen if you're here for the first time is we're going to host. It's going to say we're hosting Spiky Bits. Once it says that, there's going to be something on the screen for you to click to jump over there and infiltrate. Raid that ass. Hit them with nothing but scary terries and Szechuan sauces and squanches. Let's keep this thing going. We got more content tonight, guys. Much love. Rob, I love you, brother.
Later, dog. Check you later. All right, what's up, everybody? Coming over from Kenny's stream. Appreciate it. We'll be going till about another hour and 50 minutes till about 1 a.m. Eastern. But time will fly, trust me. I always seem to have a hard time getting through all these projects on the stream tonight. How's everybody doing out there? Need a cross stream. We do have a cross stream Jiffy. I think it's this one. Hold on a sec. We got the Yo Dogs right here. Here it is. If you got both the Yo Dogs, you can make this. Or insert whatever stupid face into there you want. The cat has not been reset. She's sleeping right there. So we will be checking a gallery, exclamation point gallery, if you guys want to do some showing off your work in progress, your beat slabs, your eat slabs. I feel like you shared it all with Kenny already, but that's okay. We will check it back later. What's going on, Strength 10 Gaming? I'll check it back in a little while. We do have a top donator giveaway tonight. It's just a roll on the cat box giveaway. If you look in the bottom left, one of these over here, right there, bam. You will see the list of possible Catbox prizes. We have a couple of win it before you can buy it items. Actually, just one. I think it's the X-Wing Hired Guns expansion that's not even out yet. So that's on there. We have the Latari Elves for Rune Wars, but I think they're actually out by this point, the Latari Elf starter. But it's a pretty fun little starter here that has their new HQ and a bunch of their normal units here in it as well. I actually think I might paint some of those on stream. Their new sculpts are pretty legit, to be quite honest. Elric's Hobby, what's up? What is happening? Oh, Ghostbusters across the streams. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should work on some more emoticons and stuff. Now remember, it is September, so it's half price subs.
What does that mean?
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody coming in, following the stream here. A lot of new faces.
Load letter. What does that mean?
Varland, thank you for the resub. Kevrob as well. Super appreciate you guys. Is that the game from the 90s? Yeah, I think so. Everything's from the 90s. Final answer. Wolfsark, what's happening, man? Alright, so we are going to do a little bit of painting tonight. Well, actually a lot of painting tonight. Maybe a little bit of show and tell. I got some things to show y'all. I cannot paint with those on. Believe it or not, I cannot see that well. 40K was from the 80s. Yo, did you guys catch that iPhone demo today?
What does that mean?
With the augmented reality Freeblade game? That was pretty nuts. Was I around in the 90s? Yeah, I was definitely around in the 90s.
PC load letter. What does that mean?
Can't have it back, Slow Fuse. It's mine. Yeah. Kenny was like, do you have your hat on? I was like, my hat never left. I've actually been wearing it. I wore it the whole summer, actually. I actually wore it the whole summer. So I think all the notifications and everything's working. Unlike last night. We should be good to go. Yeah, we'll have an article up in the morning, I think, over on Spiky Bits about it. They basically have an augmented reality tabletop game that looks a lot similar to 40K, and they have augmented reality Freeblade, that Imperial Knight game too, that looks pretty fresh. Yo, this ad turned out fresh, Slow Fuse. It is legit.
Professor Ghost Anus is a liar. What? Clown.
Strong words. How do you respond to that?
Coming in kinda hot.
Mostly hot. G Finnegan, thanks for the donation, man. Sorry your internet went out on you last night, bro. I feel bad for you. Yeah, that hat's legit, Sophie. I think Sophie's, he commissions those. If you want to get one painted up or drawn up or arted up, I think he does that. I think that's a thing. It's a real thing. Final answer. How's this picture looking here? Is it, I feel like it's looking good for everybody. Yes, no. Fifteen seconds to reply. Oh, okay. So yeah. So Tuesday nights this month is going to be the Cat Attack special. So every $9.99 in donations, you get an extra 100 catnaps. Bonus 100 catnaps. So it's like buy two get one free kind of type deal. Because we all know the market of cat is 9. So that's the only thing I could think of. It's incredibly original, I swear. So it turns out, Kenny, I edited that part out of that video. I don't know if you figured that out, but yeah, that might be the missing line inside of that Juggalo News video there. So good. That's right, Wolfsark. There it is. But yeah, you can check all that out. Exclamation point, I don't know, Cat Attack, exclamation point redemptions to see how you can redeem all of your catnaps that you accumulate here on stream.
What? Clown.
Strong words. How do you respond to that?
Time to singe the G Finnegans amongst us. Burn, baby, burn.
Hey yo, this crunk. Just wanna say global warming is a myth. Professor Ghost Anus is a liar. What? Clown.
Strong words. How do you respond to that?
Oh my goodness, Irv. What's up, Basement Collective Irvin? What's going on? And Tim the Great, thank you both for the donation. Oh, is it not doing the... Oh, okay, I know why. Cat-loving, blonde-haired American friend. That's right, man. You guys going to Adepticon this year? Alright, so here's the Poxwalkers we did already. Just to give you an idea of the flavor that we're going for. I was tinkering around with these guys over the weekend. It's actually super simple. We probably overthought this whole process here to paint these guys. Because we did the fades with the airbrush on the skin. So like, check this out. This is kind of what we did yesterday. I took the... Let me get this locked in here. Okay, so I took away, we had already done the airbrush fades, and we went in and we did all of the brush work, like all the pants, all the pouches, all the boils, the metals, and all that stuff. And this is kind of where we were yesterday when we started washing it. What happens if you donate $9.99 10 times? Well, you would get 1,000 bonus catnaps, I guess, because it's like 100 for 10. I feel like that's how that works.
Cats rule.
Oh, Key Lime's coming to Adepticon? That's gonna be fresh. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that. Yeah, so Ketors, that's what I was trying to allude to. So check this out. So I faded this with an airbrush, right? You don't need to do all that. You literally don't. all you really need to do, get you like get you any army paint or color. I would definitely recommend the Necro. What is this? Necro. Where's the color? It is. This is Necrotic Flesh, right? This is Necrotic Flesh spray. All you got to do, just hit up the Poxwalkers with this thing right here. Do all your detail work. Anything you get on the primer, 100% color match. Check this out. This is crazy. So if you get a little bit of paint onto your prime work, all you do is just take the color match and you're like, hey, let me fix that. It matches right out of the bottle, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? So that's pretty awesome. All right, what did I miss? Batman fan, thanks for the follow. Adeptus, I can't see what that is. Thank you for the follow, both of y'all. Oh, and Love Minis with the donation, nice. I assume everybody's getting their bonus catnaps there for those donations.
PC load letter?
Yeah, so after you do that, then you just get the washes, right? Get the quick shades. Just go in and shade it whatever way you want. And that's kind of where we're at right now on this project, is we're shading it. So let's start there. So this is the little guy we were working on. Like I said, you can get, there's no right way and there's no wrong way to use these army painter paints. They're so dope. This is the guy we painted on stream yesterday, and we did one application of the flesh wash all over, right?
Drive, Marky, drive!
G Finnegan trying it out. I see what's going on there. Word. Thank you for the donation, G Finnegan. Blast Action, new to this, what are catnaps? So catnaps, so you get one, every minute you watch the stream, you get a catnap. They add up, you can redeem them for prizes at the end of the month, they reset at the end of the month. I think exclamation point info will explain it all to you, how it all works. But you can redeem it at any time. You can also get catnaps for donating, that's what tonight's kind of about. So every $9.99 in donations, you would normally only get 200 catnaps, which you get 300 tonight. So it's like buy two, get one free kind of type thing. I think redemptions start at like 1,000 catnaps. So it's really not unrealistic when you figure how much you're going to watch the stream and you get free catnaps just for following and just for subscribing. So if you watch all the stream and you subscribe, and you are a subscriber and you follow us, you literally can redeem something just by watching the stream. This is kind of like a bonus, like, hey, thanks. You know, if you want to donate more, hey, that's cool too. There's all sorts of other things you can redeem for. But really all it does is just to help, you know, equipment and time and stuff.
Load letter? What does that mean?
Yeah, is 12:20 because there's 6 streams this month, counting yesterday. So if you're coming in right now, you're actually only 1 stream behind, and that was a 3-hour stream, so that was what, 60 minutes. So 180 catnaps technically behind right now, which really isn't that bad because we're giving out 200 catnaps for subbing this month because it's September. So if you sub, you're fine. Because I didn't even know that was happening when I did my equation, so kind of got over on myself there, but that's okay. Okay, so here's where we're at. We did one application of the flesh wash, and that's an acrylic. These ones that come in the paint pots are an acrylic, so you don't have to worry about like min wax and like thinner and all that, mineral spirits rather, and thinning out your brushes. You don't have to worry about none of that. This is all acrylic, no big deal. Easy to use, right? Blast Action, hit exclamation point redemptions, and it should fill you in on how it all works. You do it right here in stream. And then you send me your address, or whisper me your real people name and address, and I get them out in the mail to you. Okay, so we're gonna grab us a chisel brush. We're gonna finish this off. Like I said, I would rather do 2 thin applications of wash over this stuff instead of one big nasty gloppy mess that you have to work to ad nauseum. I would that's just my personal opinion on it. You can go a little hard in the paint on this, but I just personally would rather not. So we're just going to once again coat all of the flesh areas. And Cators, if you're still in here, give me a second and I will do that Necrotic Flesh guy just so you can see how it'll look. Just so you know kind of how you can cheat and just, well, it's not really cheating, it's actually smart. How the Poxwalker would look if you just used the Necrotic Flesh primer and hit it with some of this Flesh Wash from the Army Painter, of course. I was shocked that color match worked that well. I was just like blown away. We're gonna try to stay off of this, off the green and off of any other areas right here for right now, just because we got another wash for that. But you can see it's really coming through now. You can leave some of your guys, like I could have left this guy like a little lighter like we just saw, and it will just add a little variance to your Poxwalker squad instead of all of them, you know, because you're probably gonna field like what, 30 of these guys or something. So you could probably just get a little bit of variance. What are we at for donations? Oh, okay. Just making sure we didn't hit a cat box. So normally, for everybody new in here that hasn't seen how this works, every $100 in donations total, we do a giveaway that everybody can enter that's watching. It's a keyword raffle, and you get a spin on the Cat Tub Time Machine, which is just basically a bunch of different options that you see flashing up there on the screen. A bunch of different prizes you can win. You do have to be here to win it because it requires some input on your part. But other than that, there really isn't a whole lot of restrictions. You can actually reactivate it for additional catnaps if you don't like the prize you get. But we have not gotten quite there yet tonight. And that's actually what the top donator giveaway is. So whoever donates the most tonight will actually win one spin on the Cat Tub Time Machine. So there's plenty of cool stuff to be had. Okay, so this is about done. So this is the flesh. So here's our second coat of flesh. Nice and juicy, kind of dark. Definitely about where we want to be. And now we can do things kind of crazy. Just want to make sure we get all these areas right here. Okay, so lots of juiciness there. Let's rinse that off. Now, say for instance we wanted to do this Necrotic Flesh, right? Now this isn't exactly a Poxwalker, obviously, but you get the idea of how it would kind of look. We'll just take the same flesh wash here and like do the head or whatever. And now you can kind of see why having it so thin in the first place is probably a good idea, because if you're going over like a large surface area like this Eldar helmet, it'll work a little bit better. And this is when you want to apply 2 coats. So you just want to make sure you get all the glip-glops and crap off. But that kind of gives you an idea. Now you could mix it with some strong tone. Strong tone's kind of like Agrax. So it's a little bit darker, but it's got a little bit of brown in it. Here we go. So let's do this side. So this is if you wanted to go Agrax and flesh. And you could of course mix in some green, you know, do green if you want. Or just do 2 coats, but do 1 flesh wash, 1 green. And that would get you some really cool variants. So there's a little darker on this side, a little more browner on this side, depending on what you're trying to do. But you kind of get the idea. That would look just as good as what isn't wet as this right here. Once you do another coat of it. Kind of tight deal. So we'll let that dry too. Okay. For the metals. Well, I'm glad you had the chance to not be on the train last night. Glad it all worked out. Cat tours. Alright, so dark tone and strong tone 50-50. That's how we're gonna do this metal. I'm pretty close to done with this one. Then we'll work on the base. We are going to do a little bit of gallery. So if you want to upload your beat slabs, your eat slabs, whatever work in progress you might have, if you didn't already share it tonight over on Kenny's stream, we will take a look at some of those shortly. Alright, so we got that mixed up off camera. We're gonna go in here, hit this plaguey looking. I wonder if we could put some green on this too, it'd look good. That's a little too much. Too hot, too hot. No, don't break it. Alright, so we got most of that. Let's get this side.
I'm doing my part.
D-Drag, what's up, man? Thanks for the sub. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, so there's all the steels. Nice and dark right there. And then we're going to take some strong tone. Again, that's your Agrax equivalent. And we're going to hit this bone detail here on the top right there, that horn. Is it just me, or does this look like the guy that's on like every cover of every I want to say, I know it's not Anthrax. I don't know, this guy looks like, is it on like every album cover in the 90s? So just gonna go in here and pull the strong tone up from the head right there. Get that nice bone detail working. And make sure we don't have any clip claps. Yeah, Iron Maiden, that's it. Gosh, how did I fuck that up? Ugh, the worst. I knew it wasn't Anthrax. Did I miss anything? Oh, we need to do something about that green. Oop, let's get that belt buckle. Belt buckle me. Oh, he is looking sick, literally. I say we hit that pouch on the back too. Let's get that with a little strong tone. Too much, too strong, too much tone. Dang, still warm, damn. Cold as ice. Cold as ice. Pouches. That's where we keep our maggots. Everybody knows it. Don't question it. And blip. Surprisingly, this guy doesn't weigh that much. Just flicking him across the room. No big deal. We don't need him for anything. And I think we'll hit those teeth one last time. Oh man, it's so sick. I think I'm kind of tempted to hit those greens. Let me see. Let's take a look at our buddy here. How them greens looking? Yeah, they're a little shaded. Yeah, let's hit them. Any rumors on what? 8th edition Dark Eldar? I mean, I could see it. I could see them being in the future. So what will we be up to? 10? About half of them by Christmas, right? It's definitely gonna grease the skids. If they can come out with 10 codexes in 6 months, I don't see why they can't come out with the rest by
This is a 5 o'clock
Christmas next year, right?
And on the wings of a dream, so far beyond reality, all alone and desperation, now the time has gone, lost inside you'll never find, lost within my own mind, day after day this misery must go on.
You guys are the best. You have the best quotes. Tim the Great. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy those bonus cat naps. Cat Attack Tuesday. Alright, so I just got some greens out here. Green tone. I'm just gonna go in there and finish this off. I think our guy is about done. Now once you get to this point, obviously let it dry, then hit it up with some dull coat or just matte coat from Army Painter, whatever you need to do to get your minis primed without that crazing effect, you know. Probably know by now what works best for you and your environment where you live. Here in the South, we pretty much have to use, unless it's not, like the past couple of days, it's been fine to use normal matte coat, but today probably not. So I use a lot of Tester Model Master Lusterless and semi-glosses that won't craze up. So there it is, just picking out a lot of details, and we spent more time doing the green because we wanted to pull that together so it'll, here, let's zoom out a little bit, so we could match it with the rest of our Nurgle Demon army, which are right here. Well, this is the guy I just finished. So we got that guy. So we're trying to kind of match the greens. But believe it or not, those greens are actually the same greens.
I'm Lord Vader and I give respect. Your planet and your life is what I expect.
This thing's like neon green.
Hey yo, this crop. Just want to say global warming is a myth. Professor Ghost Anus is a liar. What? Clown.
Strong words. How do you respond to that?
Alright, Robbie B, time to empty the cat box.
Joe Darkblade, what's up, man? How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you are doing better on the home front, brother. And D-Drag. Another donation. Oh, there it is. Cat box time. This thing is like really super shiny on camera. It's like radium. Balls deep. Yeah, Kenny. I don't know what's happening. I'm painting Nurgle. Kenny's painting Iron Warriors. It's crazy, I tell you. It's crazy. Holy crap, what is that thing? That's, this guy? This is Raging Heroes, I don't know. They had like some sort of whatever their words for Nurgle Demon was. I forget. I've had this for a number of years. I did all the airbrushing on it. Never detailed it out. Just finished detailing it out the other day. Used the Army Painter. Golds here. A lot of Typhus Corrosion and metal effects here on the sword. Some of the blood technicals. They look great over dark metal. That looked just sick in there.
What's some other cool stuff we had fun with? I don't know. I think that was it. Oh, going in here and just kind of picking out all these details and working on the fades. This comes off so you can be like, I don't know, just a great unclean one or something. But he's pretty dope. So I guess for the rest of the show, we're going to work on basing after we do this cat box. So I got this Micro Art Studio base that we painted up a number of years ago, and we're going to try to match this. And then these are going to be what the demons and the Poxwalkers go on. So we got a bunch of those to airbrush up tonight and detail out. They shouldn't take too awfully long. All right, so let's get this cat box going. Oh yeah, people were like losing their minds today about the Death Shroud Terminators. How do I feel about any of it? I mean, every hobby is expensive. Mortarion is obviously, they've ratcheted it up a notch. I mean, the special characters used to be 130. Now I guess they're 140. You know, you just gotta vote with your hobby dollars at that point. Next level painting. Thanks for the cheer, man. You know, that's really what it is. You just gotta vote. You just gotta vote with your hobby dollars. Like, if it's not for you, don't buy it. If you gotta have it, you gotta have it. There's ways to get discounts out there. Like folks are saying, the Death Shroud are $65 for 5 from Forge World. The smaller, you know, resin ones, where the larger 50 mil base ones, I guess, I'm assuming they're on 50 mil bases. Those are, well, $60 for 3. So, hard to say, hard to say. Well, let's do a giveaway. I mean, people weren't that upset, I don't think, about the Inceptors and the Aggressors being $60. I don't remember it being like that, but they definitely are upset about this. All right, so cat box number 1. What time is it? Wow, 11:42. Time is flying. All right, let's do this for, I don't know, 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll do that. Exclamation point cat box. Get you in on this giveaway right now. $230 in Australia. Yeah, I think us Americans don't really have room to talk when it comes to that. And we'll start the timer right now. We'll start. Yeah, Primaris Primaris is an interesting proposition. Like, that's one of our featured items in the Patreon miniatures crate that we do over on Patreon, and I've had to adjust the prices so much on that stuff. It's been kind of nuts, like how that's been going. But definitely one of the easiest ways to fund your Primaris or Death Guard army might be to check us out over on Patreon, because we do have some cool options, you know, for helping to support what we do. But also you get back Primaris Marines or Death Guard. I think that's the big promo, or Mr. Snails, I think, as well. All right, let's do some more painting here. We got about 30 minutes left on that giveaway. Yep, that's going. Thank you to everybody that's donated so far tonight. It is a keyword giveaway, so if you are a VIP member, you will have a little bit better of a chance. Just a bump, just a bump. All right, let's bust on the airbrush. So this is going to be a neat little tutorial. I haven't attempted to airbrush any of these bases in a while. Probably worked on these last about 5 years ago or so. So here's kind of what we're working with here. Just a primed Chaos Waste. I think they're called Chaos Waste from Micro Art Studios. Now, I actually don't think they make them anymore. They kind of converted over to plastic for their
PC load letter.
Kingdom Wrath stuff,
that mean?
I want to say it was. I forget exactly, but they're not the same anymore. Goods IKC, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Of course, we'll probably take a break and do a little show and tell too. I got, if there's some stuff over there. So I'm not normally on after Kenny. That was just kind of a thing. Just kind of a surprise thing. I have to update all the schedules and stuff this week. Okay, so first off, we're just going to do a little pre-shading with some white. That's super easy. Doesn't really take much. You just want to hit like the points of the Chaos Star. It's super simple. Yes, I am wearing old people glasses. Bovine Hunger, thank you for the follow. Alright, so we're just going to rock in some white here real quick. A little bit of flow improver into the airbrush. That's cleaner. Where's my flow improver?
On moviepoopshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are, quote, fucking clown shoes?
Yeah.
Really?
Really. Alright, so we're going to bust in a little white right there. Not too much. Cheap in again, boom! Getting them cat attack catnaps. Woo! And get our buster brush out here. Get in there, stir it up. There we go. Okay. We don't have to be too crazy with this. We just really need to do some pre-shades. So this is super simple. Just like make sure we get like 360 kind of coverage around where the high parts are going to be. Just to get a better flow, better shading, whatever you want to call it. And then like in here, we'll go around here. I mean, this is just like super easy, no-brainer stuff. Very lazy. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nice. Something like that. Just to create a little bit of definition for the blues that we're going to come in with here. Very easy stuff. Wow, I'm dropping all sorts of things today. Are these all the same base? It's like the same base. Dang it. No, we got different ones. Yeah. So again, just some white pre-shade over black. I only got like 10 more of these to do. But this thing just flows really quick. That's why when you do stuff like this, you want to make sure you're doing them in batches. Just because it just makes sense. So you're not like color swapping and wasting a bunch of time just doing like 3 bases. A lot of times, like at the end, you know, you paint all your minis, and then if you're gonna come back and do resin for your army, you just want to do them all at once. Just the effort's so much easier. Now you see there's a little bit of detail on here too, like there's some chain bits. Some of them have a little bit of like metal, like plate, I guess. I painted those gold. So there is a little bit of detail that we'll have to do. So I'll probably just paint like one of each just to show you guys tonight, and then go back and finish the rest of these for so 5 of the Poxwalkers, which I'm using as Malefic Lords, are going on these, and then I have one base that I stole from my Plague Bearers for my Herald, because he couldn't look all buster on like a normal people base. And then what is it? I think there's 10 more in here for some other Plague Bearers, because I needed 10 more Plague Bearers for 2 squads of 30. Plague Bearers are super resilient. Like, they do not die. Alright, so now we're gonna dump the rest of this paint out. They're neg 1 to hit. Load. Just get this gooseneck. Dump out your paint. Get in here with this foam. Grab out the rest. Little back flush. Put your finger over this. Back flush it out.
Hey yo, this front. Just want to say global warming is a myth.
Is a myth.
Professor Ghost Anus is a liar. What? Clown?
Strong words. How do you respond to that?
Now here we stand with their blood on our hands. We fought so hard, now can we understand? I'll break the seal of this curse if I possibly can, for freedom of every man.
I don't know that one, Tim the Great. That was a good one though. Getting them extra cat naps. Thanks, Tim. Alright, I think... Yep. Alright, so we're all cleaned out. Normally, I mean, it's white, so like, it kind of doesn't matter, but we're going into like this dark blue here for this one, so I didn't really want it to like kind of mix up. Normally I don't mind pulling a little through. Whoa! What is that? It's exploding. Had to run out and grab some more paints, and I think these are sitting on the shelf for too long. Oh well. Let's see if it works. About to find out. Looks like it works. Yes. I'm gonna turn this fan on too. I suspect. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. George, we're doing Tuesday and Monday night, Tuesday night. All right, so we're gonna take this blue here, and we're just gonna kind of coat all over everything now. And you'll see that the pre-shade kind of brings it through. We're gonna try not to get down into the crevices. Ugh, it's really thin. Damn it. I think this paint might not be right. Try to stir it up. It's not chunky. Really watery. Do I have another one of these? Nope. Well, this is happening. Well, let's see what we can do with this. I guess we'll just kind of hit it from back here and see what happens. So it's a little too watery for my liking. Warlander, what's up, man? Not exactly the color I was looking for. Well, we're gonna have to do some experimenting. Might have to wash this with some black or something. It's just too watery. I don't know, maybe. Maybe it'll soak it in and be okay. Two thin coats? I don't know if Dunk can ever airbrush. You definitely gotta be careful with that. I think this paint is on its last legs for sure. Well, I think it kind of turned out close to what we were looking for. But that was a little bit of work. Let me give it some air here. So the K is if you're in the keyword. If you check your catnaps and it says K after it, you're entered in the keyword raffle, which is going on right now for a cat box giveaway. I think there should be some time on that. It just means you're entered. Well, let's see. Yeah, I think we can make that work. I think we can make this work. Just got to be a little cautious. But yeah, now we just go in. We're just kind of hosing it down. We don't very sloppily. This is easy. This is your de facto base coat, I guess you could say. What's the code for the raffle? I think it's exclamation point cat box, I want to say. Somebody fact check me on that one. These are Chaos Waste, I want to say. They're from Micro Art Studios, but I don't think they make them anymore. I've had the hardest time trying to find them. I think they're all plastic now for their Wrath of Kings game or something. Or Simon, I guess, bought them. I don't know. I don't know the whole story. Very hard to find. But I had a bunch left over for some demons I never put together, so that kind of worked out. Just kind of hosing it down. Only a few more, then we'll do the last fade. And kind of work a couple up on stream, finish off today. Ooh, that was a bad one. We don't have to be too precise with this, so that's okay. If any of these colors is going to go bad, this one going bad wasn't that terrible. My respirator, I have a vent going. I'm blown into a vent. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is most definitely here. think that was one of my problems when I got I got sick the other day. Maybe I wasn't using my vent as much. But that's cool if you can't hear it going right now. It is actually quite loud. Couple more left here. Again, this is just kind of the lazy part. No big deal. But I think you can kind of see in your mind like the contrast here is going to look pretty fresh with all those green demons and these dark blues. Yeah, you can't disrespect these particulates, Batman fan. Reload, reload. Shoot off screen to reload gun. I'm really glad these are bases we're painting and not anything else, because terrible. That one's ruined. Whatever. Alright. Easy stuff there. We're going to clean this out as best we can as well. Get in there with that gooseneck. Get the crap out of there. And squeegee it out. That stuff dried. Really. It wasn't in there that long. That's not good. It means it probably dried down in the bowl too. I'll do it to know, but we'll keep going. Alright. Last color. And that is a little lighter blue. Let's see if this paint's ruined or not. Haha! It's not. There we go. Okay, so that's looking good. There's no overkill. There's only reload. I feel like that is true. Get this water off here. Alright, so now we're just gonna highlight up and over these blues and maybe some down in here. Nothing too crazy, just bringing it up a little bit. that's going to be gold, so I mean, I can go a little bit here and there, whatever. But something like that, we're going to dry brush it up white as well, so that'll bring it through. More here. That paint has not dried yet. I think we'll just leave that. Leave wet paint where it is. But yeah, I mean, this is super simple. Just hitting the tops of all these edges. Anything we might have missed with the first coat. A lot of times this is just something that goes by pretty quick, but you still want to concentrate on it. It's not as fluid and dynamic as, you know, painting a model, but it's nothing that you want to get away from you either. So it's just kind of making sure you hit all the edges type deal. 5 minutes left on the cat box giveaway. Make sure you get in on that exclamation point cat box. Where are we at on another one? Nah, we're a little ways away. It might happen, it might not. You just never know. Ah. We used to have a code for Kabuki Studios in the Hall of Veterans, but I took it down because I don't think it worked anymore. Been meaning to ask him about that. I don't think we had any donations, Liz. You're good. Your dogs are ginormous. I don't know how you ran them around a living room. I feel like that's like not a real thing. Yeah, I think I took down the Kabuki code just because it wasn't working, and I kind of never followed up with him. But I'll try to hit him up. All right, so there we go. Our airbrushing is now complete. Yeah. Do dogs go for laser pointers? I don't think that's a thing with dogs. Mary Mathers, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We were just painting up some bases with the airbrush here, and now we're done. So we gotta clean this bad boy out. Clean the airbrush, super easy. Just kind of backflush a lot of things. Now we're done. This is the end of the night for the airbrush. So I'll pull the needle out, clean that end off with the sponge. The Emperor model. I guess we can take this up too. You have a large living room? Alright. I believe you. Rinse this thing out. Sometimes I like to look, see if there's any junk in this. Hold it up to the light. Does look like there's a little bit of paint in there. You can just grab one of these and get those edges right there. And now it's gone. That's that easy. So I got a bunch of crap on me. I don't know where all these flakes... Oh, they're coming off my glove. I was like, where are all these flakes coming from? And the glove's flaking off. Alright. Don't want none of that. Alright, put this back together, and then we're going to use a little solvent. Last but certainly not least, grab a little of our hops number 9. Get a little on there. Sometimes I like to put a little drop right in the plunger here. Plunger area. Just to keep that from gumming up. There we go. What'd I miss? What'd I miss? Sabat. Hey, thanks for the host, man. Oh, paint still in the cup? Not anymore. We got mostly clean. Yeah, okay. Let's turn this bad boy off. Hear myself think again. Cats are going crazy. They hate those noises. Okay, so airbrush is clean. We'll put this bad boy away and do some brush work. No problem. Deal, Sabat. You keep hosting me. I will keep trying to be awesome. Okay. Throw that away. Dab all this up. Alright, let's do some show and tell. I don't know if anybody's got anything over there, but I am going to put these on the fan for a sec. Hopefully they dry out. I'm going to do some other stuff here.
and we'll come back and paint up one or two of these, probably the big one and a small one, just to kind of show you. So this is kind of where we're at right now. So it definitely needs a little dry brush of the white on there, and then the detailing out. So what's up? Okay. Whew, here we are. Nurgle Death Guard dice from GW. I think they look great. I think a lot of people are going to want them to do that style for everything. Old Man Rob. I'm okay with that if it's similar to Old Man Logan. We're pretty much the same person, me and Logan. I feel like he might have metal claws and exoskeleton, or, you know, skeleton. I just have stupid face. Mutant healing factor. Who needs that? That's not. Don't feel like there's anything new in here. Let's see.
I'm a bad boy.
No,
bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
G Finnegan, doing it up.
In 3, 2, 1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Kenny, that's the nicest thing you ever said to me. I'm the opposite of Logan. Batman fan, I have not done the cucumber thing, mostly because everybody that does that cucumber trick, they put it down while they're eating, and you never mess with a cat when a cat's eating. Like, you're gonna get, that's not good. They will get you. So I haven't found a way to introduce it. Although I do think Annie's getting kind of old, so I have to set up this like step ladder system. There's like a step, then there's my nightstand, then there's the bed for her to get up there. And when I charge my phone, the cable sticks out of the phone, and I think she thinks it's a snake because she won't get on that step when my phone's there. She's like, I don't know what that is, but I'm not gonna go near it. I think she thinks it's a snake. She's crazy. Alright, let's look at this gallery. Got a couple of things in here, not too many. That's alright. Batman fan.
Yeah, I want to kill you, boobs.
That's pretty cool. There's Sabat. Oh, and a resub. Thanks, man. Splash in the pot. There we go. Dude, that is a pretty sick base for sure. You got a lot of techniques going on there. It looks like,
yeah, boy.
Worked it up from cork. I think that's cork. Lots of tufts, lots of different tufts. I like the different styles of tufts in there. And definitely the, it looks like you did a stencil on the base too, just a bare base. That's pretty cool. I hadn't seen that before. DSG, thank you for the resub. Oh, if you use Prime for your resub, make sure you hit, I think you have to refresh the page so you get your emoticons. Yeah, G Finnegan's been, what do you call that? Spam? I guess spamming it. Still counts. Still counts. This is sick, man. Hot Time's looking fresh here, dude. I like that backdrop too. This is pretty cool. Cork, water type, FX by airbrush, no stencil. Oh wow, okay. Oh, did you use like a frisket or something just to kind of block it out? Yeah, that's true. Forge World had some pretty fresh dice. I wanted the Iron Warriors dice, and then they got sold out. Somebody was supposed to pick some up for me at the event, and I guess they sold out and never got a chance to get them. Wah wah. Valkyrie 44, 3 work in progress commissions, all big fat chickens. Oh, I guess I could turn off the airbrush now. I'm liking the colors there.
No fruit. Oh, that was by hand, Batman fan. That's pretty sick. Ooh. Just blew out a gasket. That's crazy. If you did that by hand, you are quite handy with the airbrush. So yeah, I like this. What is that? Screamer pink? No, pink horror. Pink horror pink. I can't tell which pink that is. It's not the bubblegum pink. Not Emperor's Children. Definitely getting there. Multitasking? What's that? What we got here? Golden Death Guard. Oh, it's McCoy. What's up, man? What do you think of my 2-week, 2 to 30 hour speed painting inverse Thousand Sun Death Guard? Try saying that 10 times fast. That's a pretty cool concept. I definitely think they'll fit in with your T-Suns for sure. But man, that's what's so cool about just like doing whatever you want. Like there's no right way to paint anything, you know? Wait, what is that? Oh, that's not that exclusive. I was trying to figure out what that one guy was. I think the exclusive one, he has like a, he's throwing like a blight grenade. But yeah, I mean, this is what, 2 starter boxes here? Looks like 2 starter boxes. Yeah, that's, dude, that's fresh. Up and running. Yeah, they kind of do look like Stormcast, yeah. The Golden Death Guard is here, see. What is any cat? The cats are back since the airbrush is off. Sweet, dude. So I guess you'll be picking up the Death Guard Codex this weekend.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Rust nuts. Is that how you say it? Thanks for the follow. We got one more. One more. Gary the Fat Man painting up some Pathfinder villains. Ooh. Hadn't seen anybody painting over the Pathfinder stuff yet. That's pretty cool. Can you just paint straight over them, or do you gotta like? You gotta prime. Do you gotta prime them? How's it go? That's pretty neat though. They come in what, like a booster pack, right? 10 of them or whatever. Oh, fly fishing eye on the blow drone? That would be sweet. Oh, they're the Reaper medals. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, those would be a lot easier to paint. I wasn't sure, like, how do you just paint right over that plastic? Like, I don't think that's how it works. Not sure though. Oh, what are these? I guess this was in Kenny's stream. Ah, somebody's got some Custodes. Alfarius. Using that gold tutorial. Man, the Custodian Dreadnoughts look so good. Sweet, okay. Well, thanks everybody for sharing. I got something to share. What do we got? Get this junk out of the way here. I got something to share with you. I got a miniature here. I don't really know much about it. Oh yeah, I saw the death shots. Yeah, death shots are kind of crazy. Like, people are legitimately losing their minds about them. They're like $60. That's just too much. Oh, is the cat box done? Guess we should give that away. Let's go take a look at the cat box. Cat box is done. Annie, you crazy.
PC load letter? What does that mean?
Ravager? Let's take a look. This one? Fast and Ready Painting. I know that guy. What's going on, man? Just doing some WIP gallery here. Roast me with this pick this time. Any help will greatly appreciate it. Oh, I'm poor as fuck, so I dig the cheap look. Okay. Well, I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with this. It's, I mean, you got all of the components here. You've got your metals with a wash. You got a base coat. It looks like he did a wash. I can't really tell on the purple. At the very least, with something like this, you want to get into cracks, like those vertical lines with like a dark purple. I guess maybe Duchy Violet, I think, would probably work well. You kind of lose some contrast, you know, maybe a bright sail. But, I mean, all your components are here and look fine. It's just kind of like, where do you want to go with it, really? Like, do you want to put some, you know, burnt barrels on the edge there? Or do you want to do... oh, wash with the dark blue. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so if you're dry brushing, you want to concentrate on those leading edges, you know? So it really shows up around those, because when these edges are so crisp, you're going to be able to really accentuate the crisp edges, right? Because it's not all round. And you want to try to make sure you have a nice dry brush of paint. Stay away from those panels, that paneling and stuff. That's just going to get you in trouble.
PC load letter? So,
I mean, maybe keep those kind of things in mind. Go back with some Duchy Violet, hit those vertical lines to create that contrast. Maybe look at like an orange or maybe a green. Maybe even I would stay away from purple right now for the sail, just to get some pop. But I mean, other than that, you have all the components here. It's just like, how, you know, where do you want to take it, really? You know? Yeah, you can freehand some runes, get some, you know, just print you out something offline to look at and just kind of go in there and freehand it. Draw it with pencil first, paint over it, let it dry. Any pencil that's still showing, you can literally erase off. It'd be fine. So. We got one more in here. Let's check it out. Dark red. Dark red could work as long as it has some purple in it. Fast and Ready, what have you been up to? Buck Nasty, exclamation point gallery. We'll get you the link. Type it in. Yeah, no problem. I hope that helps some. Who is this? No name on your work. Tis. I painted this. Oh, good Zika. Think you're close to done. All right, what is this? Retributor? No, Liberator? One of those two. So I kind of like the reverse here with the black. The black trim is fresh. But conversely, as you can tell, as I'm sure you quickly realized, that made the red very difficult to paint on because it looks like you primed it black. That's a problem that a lot of Black Templar players have. When, which you can get around it by priming your shoulder pads white and then painting the black trim around the pads themselves. With Stormcasts, well, you don't really have that option because these are pretty much all, for the most part, one part. Once you put them together, they're not technically one part, but you get what I'm saying. So you really need to work up your reds, I feel like, from a dark undercoat, and that is tough to do. Fortunately, it's a little easier with Games Workshop because they have Mephiston Red is a good base to start with for any of your red palette, or you can go with some umbers or some sanguines if you really want to, but that's more of like kind of on the airbrushing side. So I'm not sure. I almost want to say this is Wazdaka, and you can kind of tell where some of the block came up underneath it. But other than that, you know, you got everything blocked in, you got everything painted up. You got your steels where you wanted them. Your trim is all good. I just feel like maybe you just want to go back and hit it with a little bit more red, just to get that, you know, that final top coat, so to speak. You know what I mean? And then if you wanna, I can't tell. Oh yeah, it looks like you went in there with some gray. I can't tell which gray. Maybe it's Eshin. I think it might be Eshin. But yeah, it looks like you went in there with a little Eshin. You could even go in there with some Null Oil, just in the cracks around the Eshin, just to create a little bit more contrast. If you wanted to, you probably don't need to though. I mean, if you're just doing like 2 or 3 models, I'd say yeah. $95 Warriors ready for Iron Halo GT. That's what's up. Where's that at? Post those up on your Facebook. Put your Facebook link in the chat here. Y'all should go over and like Fast and Ready. He's always painting something cool over on his Facebook. But yeah, no, this is good. I really like this. This is a really cool color scheme with the red and the black opposite. Like you don't see that. Like that is really cool idea. I really like it.
Thank God for them internets.
Oklahoma? Whoa. That's like far. Well, I guess it's not far from you. Sort of far. Didn't you just get hurricane? Didn't the hurricane come through there in Nashville? Custom mixed? Okay. A little sorts of cool stuff in here. What is this? All right, let's do some painting. Oh, we gotta do this. Gosh, you guys, how do you let me get away with this unprofessionalism all the time? We gotta do this raffle real quick. Custom mix the gray with Abaddon and white. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Well, yeah, the Null Oil is totally optional. All right, everybody come back. We're gonna draw this one. I guess we're not that far away from another one, realistically speaking. Might be one more. Hard to say, but we only got about 25 minutes left. I'm like a cat. I get easily distracted. But I remember my backup drink tonight. All right. Good to see y'all made that. Made it through the storm. All right, let's draw this. Here we go. Still one more name. Following the stream since before we started streaming. That's crazy. Oh, Warlander. I can't wait to get Legion. I already hit up FOG about it. I'm like, yo, send me some Legion. Let's do this. And they're like, oh, all right. You can't say it's rigged if you're the winner, silly. I mean, I guess you could. Congrats, dude. First one in a while. Alright. Let's go over here. You know how this works. We are going to activate it. Yeah, I guess you did. Oh, the raffle. I think it closed a little while ago, Will Vegas. Ooh, another one. So, your choice of Black Talon or Mr. Snails from the new Bloody Wars. Yeah, it already closed, and then everybody let me be distracted and not draw it. I'm blaming you guys. Totally not my fault. I'm not in charge here. Obviously. Sorry. There might be another one. I don't know. I mean, it's every $100. You never know. And then top donator tonight also will get one, but that'll be for them, obviously. Ms. Black Talon, she's about to become a canoness. I like your moxie there, sir. Black. Cator's got the Black Talon too. Last night. Good choice. I like it here. Oh, let me remove this. I like it here. I got a little sick when I first moved in here. Apparently, it's a lot of trees. It's like a thing. Will Vegas. Good question. So currently it's G Finnegan with 64.96. So you would have to beat him. And there's a little top D counter thingy. This thingy right here. That's when we draw, or that's when it's 1. But of course, if the sniper protection is still going, until both of those are 0, the fat lady has not sung, so to speak. To borrow a line from late great Will Smith. Yeah, Simulex is a snail guy. Okay, let's actually go back to painting. So I feel like it's what we're here for. Okay. Boop. So we got that. Boom. Zoom in a little bit. We need to do a quick dry brush on it. I'm just gonna use that white airbrush paint we just had. Just put a little on my palette. Grab me a big poofy brush. Poof poof. Easy peasy. Grab some paper towel here. Yeah, the snail is pretty cool. I kind of want to paint it. I'm surprised nobody else is painting it up. I figured everybody would be about Mr. Snails. But I'm about every other Lake Nurgle guy right now, apparently. The one thing about dry brushing white when you're using a paper towel to try to get the paint off, well, I think we all see the inherent issue here. You might as well just use this black paper. Alice in Wonderland theme, there you go. That sounds pretty cool. Cheshire Cat snail. I think we got enough paint off. Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna do a really light dry brush over all of this now. And that's gonna really bring a lot of this detail out, right? The key is to get, not overbrush it,
but also not underbrush it either. Now you can see all the steel plate, the little chains. I think there's a steel plate right there. Yeah. So we got to paint that up real quick. And this, I think I rubbed off some of the paint, so I'm gonna try to put a light dry brush on it right here. That's not helping. Probably just gonna have to spot dab it, like a couple spots right there. But now you can see it's starting to kind of match. Now it's just like actual airbrush style right there. Like a little bit, I went a little harder in the paint, kind of pulled back a little bit. But now their colors are definitely starting to match right there. I'm not gonna do the little bases right now. I just want to finish one to show you guys how it's gonna look. And I always wash my dry brushes out with some Master's brush cleaner once I use them. Just because dry brush, I mean, they're probably a synthetic, so it's not like super good bristles to begin with, but you will absolutely shred and go through dry brushes if you do not take care of them properly. And this brush was a little expensive, so I would rather not. Okay. Rinse my hand off. Alright, so real quick, let's just grab... we'll do the Army Painter metal that we were using yesterday. I really like this metal. I don't know where it is though. It's around the corner. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Plate mail metal. I've been using this for years. This is a really great, it's a color match based off their primers. But it's a really liquidy metal. It's great. Goes on everything. Super good coverage. Good middle of the road metal. Depending on what you're trying to do. Number 2. All right. The auto the ground thing. What's that? Oh, go to ground. Gotcha.
I'm Lord Vader, and I give respect. Your planet and your life is what I expect.
Tim, you are.
Save me one world depending on me. I have the force in me. The truth will be revealed higher, faster. I am the fuel to set you free. I am your destiny.
I'm not recognizing some of this tonight, Tim. Racking up the catnaps though. Thanks, man. Alright, let's get this metal done. I need to trim off one of these. I got a little hair. Yeah, so what was the sniper prevention thing? Oh, it's called go to ground. Yeah, so what happened was a lot of times people would bid and then not be able to, and then they would get outbid at the last second. So we kind of put in like a minute and a half little sniper anti-field badsy thing for folks, so they can, if they do get outbid and they want to still try to be top donator, they could still, you know, have a chance to bid more and not just get like beat out at the last second like it's eBay or something. Well, the good news is that you always get your catnaps on here, and you can always redeem them for like stuff anytime you want before the end of the month when your catnaps reset. So technically you're not really out something if you air quotes lose a top donator. You'll still get something. But so we got greedy gold and bright gold. I think greedy gold might be okay. So Army Painter greedy gold. Technically we should probably do a
bronze or a copper first, but being a base and being I'm feeling a little lazy right now, let's see how it sticks first. Pop goes the monkey in here. What's up, dog? How are things? How are orders doing? People scooping up all them parts. I imagine it's been pretty good publicity lately, even though a few items were removed. Let's see, how's this stick? Does it stick good? I really don't want to do 2 coats of gold. Really do not. It's not really sticking that well. I need a bigger brush too. I guess it kind of is. I'm not really happy with it.
I'm a bad boy. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come?
Copper.
Meow.
Meow? Meow. Underneath it, it says now, because they give you the time on when you donated. So it's funny. It says meow, and then it says now. Thank you, Love Minis. Enjoy those bonus cat naps. Ugh, I don't really want to do that. Just give me a 1 coat gold. Come on. Well, I know bright gold isn't gonna work. Let's see. I think P3's got a pretty good coating gold. You know what I could do? I could just mix it in the palette. What am I thinking? All right, let's try this. Let's try some crazy. Let's get crazy. We're getting crazy with the cheese whiz. So I'm gonna take a little copper, put it next to the gold on the palette, and I'm literally gonna mix it together in the palette right here, making a newer, darker gold, but yet still a gold. That's not really what we want. Let's go a little harder. Just something to get me a 1 coat. There we go. Mama didn't raise no fool. Yeah. Yeah, I was just grabbing for my brass balls. Nah. Turns out I didn't need my brass balls. It's a good thing we're on a platform where nobody can ever clip any of the stupid things I say and then leave them in place for other people to listen to it, because that would be terrible. I mean, awesome. It would be awesome. But yeah, so I just mixed it in the palette. It's not quite as bright as what we just saw right there, but it's still a gold. It's still a base. I just kind of don't care. It's going to be one of those things that you don't really even look at. You're going to be looking at the model on the base. 50-50 would do again. What happened? I don't know what's going on. What happened with Pootie Pie? Oh. Well, shouldn't say silly things like that, I guess. And what time is it? We got about 10 minutes left. So I feel like I don't need to explain to you what this will look like after I give it a wash, but I'm not going to be able to give it a wash because it's not going to be thoroughly dried in 10 minutes. So I think what I'm going to do is just finish this base coat out, and then we'll lip the base with Vallejo Black Primer, which is really good. One coat. I say like one coat, like black should always, you're like, yeah, you're doing black, it should just coat in one coat. Well, it doesn't always. Blacks don't always do that, believe it or not. Depends on which one you're using, of course, but the Vallejo Surface Primer, which they sell in a larger bottle, I just have the normal dropper size, the rest of the paints. That stuff works great for lipping the rims around bases like that. Just get down here and just crack. Crevasse.
What does high score mean?
New high score.
Is that bad?
Is that bad?
What does that mean?
Did I break it?
Here, Rob.
Somebody said my name. I heard it. Hold on, I'm being neurotic. I just got freaking gold on my freaking blues. Our brand new freaking blues. The worst. I am the worst. Nobody look at that. It's not there. You didn't see it. Dang it. Now I'm getting crazy. We're just doing crazy things in stream today. That's much better. Much less noticeable. Okay. What'd I miss? What'd I miss? What's going on? Love minis! Here, Rob. Thank you. Enjoy your cat naps. That's a lot of bonus cat naps. I don't know if Liz, are you here? Doling out those bonuses? Let me know. I'll do it. Do it if I have to. Uh-oh, Love Minis is top D. Gonna get that cat box for... Oh, we got another cat box. Okay. Well, let's get that rolling so I can finish up this miniature. Let's see. Reset. Not 30 minutes. Some Love Minis just donated 50. Needs that fat bonus 500. Oh, you got 10, man. Love Minis. I think Love Minis did twice. Cat box number 2. 2? There we go. All right, 5 minutes on this one. It's a quickie. It's a cat box quickie. Love Minis did 2. Liz Gray. There was a $9.99 and a 50. Yeah, they're $9.99, but I mean, if you do it 5 times, like $50, that's fine. It doesn't have to, it can be multiples of $9.99. It's okay. Yeah. I'm confused too. Thank you, Liz. Okay, so that's going 4 minutes on that one. Let's get this painted. Where's our surface primer? Surface primer, go. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Vallejo surface primer. It is the awesome sauce. Again, I mean, you can use black, whatever, insert whatever black here that you want. I just know that when I use this is going to give me one solid coat. And you know, around the lip of miniatures, you're going to get a lot of damage and such. So we'll do this number 3. So we're just going to lip it. I would rather be sure, you know. You gotta lip it with Vallejo Surface Primer, just to be sure. From space. But what that does is give you some dope contrast on that blue model there. And then we'll grab our demon prints here in a sec and show you that. I'm the worst. Finding cat things to buy you. What? I'm sorry, I was awful, Liz. I did not do it on purpose. Some snow on this base. Maybe some tufts. We could do tufts. Tufts. It'd have to be light tufts, though. Boucher. Ugh, I forgot that. That's a steel plate, isn't it? Sure enough. Rats. Rats. Let's get that paint. Of course, my brush is wet. All wet. Okay. More not wet, though. There we go. So just come in with like a black, probably like a dark tone on this or something from Army Painter. Yeah, I'd probably do dark tone. It's gonna be black, whatever it is. Just kind of fit with the. Could use Nuln Oil. If I use Nuln Oil, I'd probably use Nuln Oil gloss on this, just so it feathers out good. Okay. Well, that'll dry. So, yeah, that's not what I was looking for. There we go. So, base is done. Well, mostly, we got to give it a wash, but that's not getting done tonight. But eventually it'll look like this with the chain, you know, the chain and everything all washed up. I didn't look this one yet, but. And then here, hopefully, we'll pull it together. Let me make sure there's a bunch of paint on my hands. No, we're good. But we'll grab Mr. Radium, Mr. Crazy Demon, and give you an idea of how he's gonna look on this. Rawr. Something like that. It'll be a little washed down, so it won't be as bright. But you kind of get the idea there. And then these little guys that we painted up on stream.
Does internet porn know you're cheating on it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, what's the point? And then this little guy right here will go on one of these. Rawr. Oh, well, I gotta dry brush that. Those need a little bit of work, but that's okay. You saw how we're gonna do it. You know all of our secrets now. How to paint demon bases. Alright, where are we at on things? Oh, all sorts of timers and things are over. All right, where we at? So it looks like Love Minis is the top donator tonight, getting your very own roll on the Cat Tub Time Machine. Congratulations, hype them up. And there we go. Thank you for that follow. Sir Lathan, hey, what's going on? Oh, thanks for checking us out live, man. We're almost done with the show, though, unfortunately, but the whole show will be in the VOD, so you can play it whenever you want. All right, so let's jump over to this. Everybody come on back. We'll draw it. Alex Kutal, thank you for the follow. All right, so this is the winner for the cat box. Ugly 81. Are you in the house? Oh yeah. Oh yes. There we go. All right. Well, I know I don't have to explain this to you, so we'll just jump right into it. Here is your cat box. Ooh, that's a good one. Could be anything in there. Could be a boat. Probably not a boat, though. But it could be other things. All hobby related, of course. You want to stay with that? Or do you want to reactivate? Keep. Okay, yeah, that's probably a good one. That's a keeper. Glee. Alright, everybody that won tonight, make sure you whisper me your real people name, real people shipping address, and if you got any redemptions, I didn't see any come in. Pink Cat final answer. I didn't see any redemptions come in, but obviously always whisper me with your addresses for those as well. Meow meow. Yep, that was a good one. All right, let's take that off there. And is Love Minis here? I would assume. This will be Love Minis. Next live show, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and then we will go on 11 p.m. following Kenny's show on Tuesday nights. Only for 2 hours, though. Yeah, Love Mini series. Okay, all right. Here's your box. You can't reactivate if you want. If you got 200 catnaps, of course. Looks like a Contemptor Dreadnought. You want to stay with that? Oh, I can ship this with your thing from last night. Cool. You want to stay with the Contemptor Dreadnought? You want to reactivate? I feel like you have a few catnaps. Okay, you're good. And Contemptor. PTOR. Boom! Yeah, go for the paintbrush holder. We only got 2 of those left. Alright. Well, that was a fun show. Little bit shorter than we normally do. It's about a 2-hour one. Okay, yep, you're gonna keep that. Good night, Pop Goes the Monkey. Have your cats call my cats. We need to talk about things eventually. So we painted up those bases. We painted up, showed you how to paint Dirty Poxwalker. Now I got to finish up those other 2 and finish up these bases off stream. Next week we will start on something new and exciting. I have no idea what, but something tells me that Custodes Imperial Knight I got sitting in a corner there with some 3D printed parts might be on the table here soon. We're gonna go over and raid another hobbyist on here, so get your cat emoticons ready. Wait for the host to go through. Jump over there, let them know who sent you. Yep, Old Man Rob. Tonight was Old Man Rob. Tonight we're hobbying with Rob. That's my old man voice. Back in my day, we didn't have the internet. We had magazines. Custodian Night Parts. Shapeways sells them. Gadgets Plus store. He has them over there. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Drop the raid. Wait for it to go through. One of our nice hobbyist friends to the north. Here we go. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern times here in the not future, but the not past.
Scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.